So, well, as you know me, Hemant Parahit. So, she already told me not to speak much. I mean, it's on my face already. So, it's not that we always talk about customer journey. But what happens is that whenever we do anything, there are many branches or many things which we collate and put together and try to amalgamate it in a way that it becomes a garland for a good customer-centric business delivery or a service delivery. So we have tried our best. I think for letting one customer case study in a way that everything on the when it comes to customer experience or a customer journey, how we can stitch everything together with the business and the applications and technology, taking care of everything else, and they take care of their business. How we achieve that, I would like to have a couple of minutes, maybe 2.5 minutes of a video played, and then I'll talk about this presentation for 5 minutes. Well, so I think sometimes I think on the quote or on the idea of Steve Jobs that customers really do not know what they want. It is you who can imagine for them. Maybe it's true. At the same time, when customers, especially businesses, encounter their own customers, then they come back and tell you that this is what we need for an improved customer experience or a customer service delivery. So is it the customer or is it we as a vendor or the businesses which think of what should be the product or what should be the technology to be given to a business so that you guys can handle your things. So maybe it's the businesses which tells us, or maybe it's our own idea of what you or a customer might need, or maybe both. In our case, in 2006 when we started our journey with 3 people, what we did is that we have created the first soft phone, because in those days there were IP hard phones or hard phones in a contact center scenario, or even if it is a airline desk, or if wherever you go there would be a hard phone and then there will be things. And today we are talking on the app or on this thing. So we have created our first commercial soft phone and launched it in 2006, gave it to Idea, it became a success. So we thought of that, but when we gave it to them, they wanted a CRM attached to it. So it's like this. So it's like we have anticipated what a customer might need, and then when it gets delivered to the customer, then customer comes back and say that, why don't you listen to my calls and tell me that is my SOP being followed? If not, create a decision tree. If yes, then create a scorecard. And if that scorecard is also being done manually by someone, automate it. So this is how it is. When we started in 2016, that even after having a lot of telecom regulatory botherations, that you cannot do this or you cannot do that, we have come up with the complete end-to-end technology delivery platform for the contact centers and the businesses. We have created our own chatbot, we have created WhatsApp chat, we have created our tiny URL platform, we have created the AI engine for ourselves, we have created everything so that you think of how insurance can be delivered in 3 minutes or 1 minute. So that's your core business. So IT technology and telecom and backups and disaster recovery and the applications running all the time, all your people 365 days always working and doing their business process. So it's you and us. We can only anticipate that much, that we can stitch everything. We can create a tool where you can club every other piece of communication platform or a tool. You want a toll-free number or you want a AI integration. You want to listen. So there was one piece which we could not do here because it's in a 2.5-3 minute, which we could not do, that a Twitter message sent to the CEO. Is it being heard? For example, I have done it many times to check, but a CEO would not necessarily go and spend a lot of time on Twitter. He's not a politician. So, so it should go to some CRM. It should be attended there and responded back in a way, or a ticket should be generated for that. So that piece also should be handled. But now what happens is, with so many technologies and applications coming, there are many vendors, there are many businesses. For cloud telephony, you are doing something. For CRM, you are doing something. For AI, you are doing something else. For training module, you are doing something else. For WFM, you are doing something else. So many things putting together in a single box becomes a challenge. So here we are. I mean, I do not want to take much of the time. We have created enough repository or the collateral to create a good customer, create a tool or an application or a solution, I would like to say, which maps the complete journey from the onboarding. For example, that hoarding which we showed, that has a number. You call that number is provided by us. That missed call service provided by us. That goes to a contact center application provided by us. If on your application there is a chatbot, that chatbot is handled by us. That goes to the CRM, handled by us. So basically, it is just like this, that there is a marketing team, there is an operations team, there is a customer experience team. All these teams put together, all they have to do is, as correctly said by the previous panel, that your processes are to be the key. Technology is only to club and get stitched to your processes. And of course, the people's training. If these three things come together, so there has to be a team or a company or a business which understands your processes, which understands your customer journeys, and then they understand that the training would be an issue, because in the contact center business or a service delivery business, there is an attrition rate of 17 to 20%. Everybody knows that. Nobody can change that. And in a banking scenario or an insurance scenario, most of the jobs are being outsourced to many service delivery centers. And there 17, 18, 20% is the attrition rate or the absenteeism. For that matter, what will you do? So we've created a decision tree so that one person comes, you train them fast, there is everything, the questionnaire is there. So, the only thing which I want to do is that businesses should be able to understand that everything is doable. By the time there is a process set, all the stakeholders are coming together, we can stitch, club all the functions of a particular business through our technology platform, which is actually covering the entire customer journey. That's what it is. Thank you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your time. I hope this time I have not taken a single minute more than what the time was offered to me. Thank you.
Only a few seconds, but that's forgiven. Thank you so much, Mr. Hemant. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it up for the CEO of Parahit Technologies.
Thank you.